Welcome to a shoulder rehab video. My name is JR number 2 and this is for JR number 1. The first thing you want to do, JR, is get your shoulders a little bit warmed up. And you're going to bend over and let gravity do its thing, and you're going to go clockwise and counterclockwise with your arm, just like this. Let gravity do its thing, let it pull out. You're going to feel it in your shoulder area warming up, and you're just going to feel that nice little stretch. Nothing too crazy, just right there where I tapped on my shoulder, that's where you're going to feel most of it. Yeah, you're going to do both arms counterclockwise and clockwise. Oh yeah, get it all warm, because you're about to make it stronger. There we go. Sometimes you might look a little weird, so don't worry, just warming up your shoulders. Yep, alright, get a little stretch out in there after that, lightly. And we're going to go over to this rear deltoid machine. This could also be used as a pectoral fly machine. The only difference is that you're going to do a little bit adjustment with the arms, and you're going to sit on it the opposite way. And you're going to see it in a little bit when I sit down on this guy. But this is what the machine looks like. A rear delt fly machine. Adjust the seat so that when you sit on it, your arm is going to be just straight out. It's not going to be too high, too low. You want them to come straight out to the sides. And you'll see in the example when I show you the exercise. What we want to target here is more of an isolation of your rear delts. This is the area that we want to strengthen. So just like this, sit down. See the position of those arms right there? Move them a little bit. You're going to squeeze right here. So imagine trying to bring your shoulder blades together. You're going to do this for about 12 to 15 reps. So pick a weight that's not so heavy. Remember, you want to hit 12 to 15 reps. You want to just get that range of motion. You're not going to go big on these, man. You'll get stronger when you start sticking with these. 12 to 15 reps for 2 to 3 sets. If you don't have that machine, you're going to use dumbbells just like this. Rear dumbbell fly. Your feet shoulder width apart. Look like you're flying. And it's that same type of movement. Now you're just using dumbbells. Again, pick a weight that's light enough for you to do 12 to 15 reps. See the side view right here, about a 45-degree angle with my body, and you're just going just like this. Okay. Next, we're gonna move over to this machine here. It's a cable machine. You see that little ring over there? It's called a D-ring. You're gonna be using that type of attachment, and you're gonna move that little mechanism to about a little bit higher than your waist right there. You pull that little red knob right there, and you move them against that track. And we're gonna go ahead and work on our delts with this one. You're gonna stretch out a little bit. You're gonna feel the weight kind of pull your arm a little bit. That's what you want. You want to keep your elbows in, and you're working out your shoulders right here. Your medial delts, that's like the center of your shoulder, and you're gonna work the rear delts. That's like behind your shoulder. About waist high. You're gonna do it for about 10, 12 reps. It's all about control in this point right here. You want to feel that stretch strengthening this right here. Okay, next you're gonna do it again, but this time you're gonna move that mechanism a little bit lower to the floor. We're gonna target more of your rear delts with this movement. It's the same concept. We're using that whole pulley system, but it's a little bit lower. Watch how I grip this right here. It's opposite grip, right behind your back. I moved out a little bit farther so I can feel the cable stretch out my shoulder. That little area right over there. Coming straight out to the side. Let it pull. Let it pull your arm right behind your back. Again, very, very low weight. You don't want to do it too strong right here because you're just trying to strengthen it just with some resistance. There you go. Nice and easy. You'll feel it right there on your shoulder and also right behind it for your rear delts. Strengthening that shoulder. I did these a lot when I started going heavy with my bench presses, and I noticed a lot of pain. So up in that top left part of where I'm pointing at, that's where you're gonna feel it. I'll make it stronger. You're gonna do it for both sides. 12 to 15 reps, you're gonna feel it in this area. Next one, you're gonna use a dumbbell. This is for your rotator cuff. These are supporting muscles that help in a lot of your other exercises. Not a lot of people work this out. And this is why you get a lot of injuries with your shoulders. See, dumbbells, that arm, the other arm is meant as a guide. And you're just going back and forth. You're gonna feel the stretch when I go out, just like this. Right here, you're gonna feel that stretch on the outer side of your shoulder. You want it 90 degrees, not like that. You want it 90 degrees, just like that. You're gonna move it back and forth. You're gonna feel the stretch on the outside, just like that. Look at my arm, look at my shoulder, how you see it flexing. Very, very lightweight, 12 to 15 reps again. And you're just trying to strengthen it. You're gonna feel it moving, feel it flexing, very, very lightweight. The name of the game is control. After you do all these exercises, you're gonna go ahead and do some stretches. You're gonna rotate your forearm so your wrist is propped up on something. Keep the arm fairly straight. Kind of lock it out. You're gonna feel it right there on the top of your shoulder. That's where you're gonna feel it. Let's go from a different position so you can see what I'm doing. So again, rotate your arm, your shoulders right here. You look up to kind of get more of the stretch. Do it slowly. You'll feel more of that stretch right in the top part of your shoulder. I'll show you from another angle. And if the stretch isn't strong enough, you just lower your body down with your knees. You don't have to move your whole body. Just lower everything down with your knees right there. Or that fixture that your wrist is propped on, make it a little bit higher. Okay? You're going to do another one of my favorite stretches. You're going to take the same concept. You're going to put your wrist this time on your hip. Looks like a little teapot, just like that. Or a chicken wing, however you want to do it. So right connected to your hip. And then you're going to take your opposite hand and you're going to pull your shoulder in towards your chest. And you're going to feel this stretch out right there. Right here on your shoulder and also in the back area. You're going to feel that all pull and stretch out. You're going to hold this for about 12 seconds. Nice and easy. You don't want to pull too hard or bounce. I'm just showing you the movement right here. But you want to hold that for about 12 seconds. Get a nice stretch out. You're going to do it with the opposite hand. Right there. Wrist on your hip. Just like that. It's like a teapot. You're going to pull with the opposite hand, your elbow into your chest. You're going to feel it stretch all in this area right over here. That's really a problem area for most people because we don't work that part out. We don't stretch it out. And you're nice and easy, giving you that look. About 12 seconds, you'll feel it stretch all right there. This is great. You're going to get stronger again just by doing these simple little workouts. You can get a little bit of movement, rotating the arms. Get that nice and good. And then you get this stick to fight ninjas. No, I'm just kidding. We're using this right here to get a little bit more of a stretch. And you can use a mop, a broom, or you can get any type of pole like this. You want to be grabbing this fairly wide, and I'll show you in a little bit why. You're going to take a pole, and you're just going to put it over your head and stretch out your back just like this. I like to go for a wide grip, and you can see from a side view how far that goes behind my head. You want to feel that stretch right on the top of your shoulders. You're also going to feel it in the upper back also. Great, because if you're doing for like more range of motion, you're putting your arms above your head, you want to stretch this area out. It gets cramped up for a lot of repetitive movement, so it's very important that you always go ahead and stretch these areas out before you start doing those repetitive movements or when you're lifting heavy weight. Get that good range of motion. Just like that. And that's it. Go ahead and kick ass with these. So these are the exercises that I used when I had pain in my shoulder. Within 3 to 5 days, the pain had completely disappeared. This has always worked for me. Try it out, let me know how it works, and give me a call with any and all questions. For right now, we're just focusing on rehabbing your shoulder and supporting muscles. I'll put up another video in regards to your legs, but try these out and we'll see where we're going to be at within about 1 to 2 weeks. Alright, JR, get strong. Later.